Listen, get some of this free money, ride this momentum. He might could get to another chip for the D.
Yeah, bro. Right. I forgot. I forgot who. I forgot what I was about to say. What up, Rach? My bad, sis.
Yo, what up, dude?
What up, though?
Gary up here talking shit. He made it sound like something bad
Nah,
happened.
yo,
I was just protecting my
nah,
dog. I had a pit, and there was another pit coming by, and the young bull couldn't hold that joint. I was like, "Oh shit!" I went in and held my dog, and my phone went off.
that shit cut
And
out. I know. I'm like, yo,
I was not going for 2 days. I've been live every day since. Only
I'm like,
Gary.
I ain't see you. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, because I think I'm like, yo, y'all
Uh,
all right? I'm like, just spinning and spinning and spinning. Like, yo, what the fuck?
where
I was
your
actually,
tablet at?
I was trying to protect the
I
young
don't know.
bull.
Where your tablet
I thought the
Like,
dog was
young
coming at. I thought y'all was doing a drive by or something. I'm like,
at? You
HP
might be. It's on
baby.
the
We
drift.
ain't doing that at HP baby.
Imagine being caught in the
You might
middle of
be on
two
the
pit
drift.
bulls.
Them dogs ain't got no. They ain't got no scoop. And then you got these trainers that fake training the dogs too. Yeah, I understand.
They don't listen. This little young listen because I laugh like after I do that shit. I do the same shit all the time because the young bull catches me out of nowhere. I be chilling on the steps. My dog be there, and they know my dog be there. I'm like, yo, why didn't you just cross the street? Because my dog's not gonna come off the step because he's scared for me to pop his ass. I don't abuse my
Target.
dog, but if you pop him in the nose,
What's
they
my
hate that shit.
your target?
But
Target.
my whole
Oh,
thing is young bull's dog be
what's
always
wrong,
trying
baby?
to come up my steps to fight my dog. And I was like, oh no,
You want
two
what?
male dogs? Uh-uh.
Go
Imagine
ahead.
being
Go
the
charge it
middleman.
on. You got the charger?
Yeah, I
Look,
was
come here.
worried. I like, damn.
You
See,
can
I
use
okay.
your portable
I thought
charger.
I thought
Damn,
the
where I
dog was
put it?
coming after your daughter. I ain't even think about the dog. I'm like, damn, the dog coming after the girl. What type of is this?
Nah,
Kill that
man. Like,
motherfucking dog.
listen, my question is to the parents: how you letting a little young boy that can barely walk your dog walk around? Like, you lucky I take care of my dog and I wouldn't let my dog out. But the whole thing is, if it was somebody else and they didn't have their dog on a leash, like I don't have my dog on a leash and their dog don't listen, it's curtains.
Mm. I'm just glad you all right because I'm like, damn, she just cut her off.
Oh
Like,
man, no,
yo,
I tell you, no, it was one day, and you know what, Rachel? I was looking through my phone, deleting videos, trying to get more storage, and I found that video. I screen recorded it. Rachel was on live. All you heard was pop, pop. He was like, "Oh shit!" And then she was like, "Get her in the house." So I'm like, "What the fuck going on?"
that's exactly
No,
Chill.
what you
Rachel
did.
saved it. She saved it live,
I,
bro.
I
Like,
I almost
no,
panicked in
literally.
that bitch. I wasn't expecting
I
that jump.
couldn't
That's
tell.
why.
Like you didn't hesitate. Everything was like bang, bang, bang. It was like I heard the gunshot. Only thing I heard, only you was like, you hear gunshots and it sound close. You like, damn, is that by the house? And then I heard the door open. You was like, oh shit, she hit. And then you grabbing her in. Then I heard you. You said you was like put some pressure on the wound. And then you was like call the police. And then the live. I think the live turned off after the.
No, I kept.
You was like call
Yeah, I
nine
turned
one
it off
one.
after a little bit. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I did turn it
Yeah.
off after a minute because I almost
Where
panicked in
is
that jump.
the? We gotta find. It was a cord over here earlier.
Dee dee
You
dee
done
dee
lost
dee
all
Uh-uh.
my UBC cords, bro. You done lost all
I
of
ain't
them.
going to
Bro.
eat it.
Right there.
I don't want no Chinese food over
Bro.
there now. Dog might
You
get
know
me
what?
over there. Fuck that.
I'm dead. Ain't no dog getting
The dog,
nobody.
the
No, you
dog
just
won't.
gotta
The
be
dog
careful.
won't get me because I got a free bone. What?
Hey, no, you just gotta be careful because some of these young bulls be thinking they strong, they got it, but no, not really. This dog is really stronger than you. And he was my dog. Like they two male dogs trying to fight over some territory that don't belong to neither one of them. It belongs to me.
Oh
It don't even
snap!
belong to me because the front of the house, right, when it comes to the pavement, it really belongs to the city. The property belongs to me. That's the funny part, and not even because listen, I'm not even gonna get into that. That's a whole conversation for another day.
Yeah, that's a whole different scenario. Let it snow, and
Yeah.
then now we gonna get you. No, they ain't gonna, you don't get me. You gonna get them. You fall, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, okay.
I, I wanted
Yeah,
to tell Commander
that's
if you
the
listen to this later. I got I got Rachel. I found a strand called the Undertaker. Is Rachel
Hey,
always called me the Undertaker? I actually found a strand called the Undertaker, and then I
oh
just found a strand called Black Dynamite.
shit.
Y'all remember? Y'all remember Black Dynamite coming here chirping? Yep, I'll be smoking on Black Dynamite now.
Black dynamite.
He in
Yeah,
the
the
ether
war was
somewhere.
funny.
He out there somewhere.
Man, they be naming this shit everything, bro. They got all this, bro. Wow, I remember when I was young. It was like you got Reggie, and if you got like the purple haze or some monkey paw, you thought you was you got some hydro.
Purple
Yeah,
haze,
Nowadays,
bro.
it's like
Yeah,
ain't nothing. You got no regular ass name. I got some Holly Berry. Let me read some of this shit to y'all, bro. Let's do this.
I got Halle Berry.
he said I got
Holly
Holly Berry.
Berry. Holly Berry. Yeah, they got a strand called Holly Berry, bro. That shit's straight. It's straight, though. I like the Holly Berry. My wife get mad when I smoke it, but I got some
What?
Galactic Cherries. That's that Holly Berry. What's this? Some permanent marker. That shit fire
Permanent
too.
marker. Permanent, permanent,
Yeah.
permanent.
I got some watermelon
What?
gummy bears. That should be fire. I got some Louis Vuitton, the 15th. I mean, no, it ain't Louis Vuitton. It's Louis the 15th.
Ward over there fucking stack. I mean, my bad. He over there stacking up.
Yeah, he's
That's that Black
stashing.
Dynamite.
Listen,
That's that sour diesel.
he ain't gonna come
Oh
on for
no, bro. I
3 days,
got
y'all.
3 days,
He ain't coming
bro.
on for 3 days. He be there Tuesday. He be
Uh,
back Tuesday.
I don't know what Super Booth is. That shit's
What?
straight. It's some shit called Super Booth. That Afghani Kush. That shit alright. I don't like it, man. That's not too much for
Bush. He said
Cali
They
Afghani.
funny as shit.
I think
Damn.
that's all I got right now. I had some crazy shit last week, but that Galactic Cherry great though.
Where Commander at? She sleep? She was here?
Nah, it's Saturday. She probably
Commander,
telling me
Oh, I don't see her in the chat.
Commander,
I see you. Hey,
MIA.
baby.
Chat, where
that
you at?
she
What up,
she doing her
nine?
wifely duties. She doing wifely duties right now.
Been doing some
Oh,
soul searching.
On date night.
Hey, Stoic, you was over there, man. They was wrestling over there, man. You supposed to went down there and got some pictures.
Been doing some soul searching now. Christ come along with me and now we are in the summer. Been at the beach from that salt water. Coach Cleveland about to make my way there. I was, you know what? I get this client, right? And like I do spiritual coaching and I was they were into like rituals, right? They was trying to ask be and I was telling them it's like that's still living from the outside in. A lot of people who can't connect on the inside, they look for things to connect them on the outside to the inside, and that's what rituals are. Even though they work, I'm not going to claim it that it don't work, but even for that to work, you still have to just say ignite the flame on the inside first. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. It has to be in you to have anything outside of you heighten the frequency within. But Stoic is already there. But when I seen that, it just made me think about that because I was gonna do a show. People depending on like ritualistic thing actually it hinders their spiritual growth because they be dependent on the outside to influence the inside versus the inside to influence the outside.
Y'all got to. I'm gonna do a show one of these days. I'm talking about
Like,
submitting.
it really works.
They're gonna be mad. I don't know, man. I'm gonna stop talking sometimes because y'all be getting these people getting mad. I'll be talking. I'll be losing people when they get mad. I don't like what I'm saying. I don't care
It's-
though.
it-
Oh,
but but this is why people get mad because you talk from a practical sense, meaning you a lot of the things you say you practice it. Most people only regurgitate shit that they read. They never actually tried to practice it. They just know what the textbooks say about it. And when you give them a nuance to it, they don't like understand because they never practiced it. But that's how the shit got in the textbook first way because somebody practiced the shit. So that's why
Right.
it's in the textbooks. It's giving you a guide to practice, but people just stop at the reading portion and not the practice portion.
Man, it's the same thing, a different day. I was just talking about this shit. People do the same shit every day, repetition. Complain about the same old thing, not knowing how to let go, all up in the emotions.
They ain't even complaining. That's bitching. I think complaining is a
I was
bad
being
word.
nice. I was just
Yeah.
being nice.
I
A
mean,
little sugar coating
even
on it because I've been mean all day.
but look, but even like when we say complain, we all automatically associate it to something like negative, like people bitching about something. But it's levels to it. I think complaining is just bringing awareness to a problem. That's what
Okay,
complaining is. Like, hey, this
all
is a
right.
problem, you know. But what separates complaining and bitching is the intent to create a solution. So when people just complain about shit without the intent to find or create a solution for it, now it transforms into bitching. But if somebody is complaining like, "Hey, I need help," like, what can we do to better this? That's something different. That's valid. That we need to do that because like you may see something wrong with the world that I don't see, but I may have the key or the answer to your problem. But if you never say something, then I can never give it to you because I don't know it's a problem to you because it's not a problem to me. That's why like this behavior shit, reading people, that ain't a problem to me, but I know it's a problem to a lot of people. So I give them the information or the tools that I have in hopes that it solves, the problem with interacting with one another. That's why I do what I do. Is because I have solution to the problem. But now it's if people look at it as a problem to themselves for them to even download the information. Like people
Nah,
complain
they
about
gonna
this shit all the time. People are snakes. People are narcissists. People are this. They bad people. Oh my god. People keep taking advantage of me. People keep trying to manipulate me. That's because your ass is ignorant and you don't know what the fuck going on. But if you listen to the word, you'll figure it out. That's
uh,
all you got to do.
but that's
That's
the
the same
Mhm.
problem right
thing.
there. See, they mad at the messenger and not listening to the message. That's another
They
problem you
think because
guys
I only
people got.
got one eye, I can't see shit, but I know shit. He can't see
I
my
can't
problems.
stand
He
it.
only got one eye.
He don't understand. You ain't got to see visually. That's what I'm saying. Everybody observation is the physical thing. Even that, like just observing is just not looking. People, I keep saying that. I'm gonna say it every time. Observation is just not looking. There's other ways to observe besides using eyes. But y'all gonna have to figure that out on your own. We ain't told you already. Hashtag a better user, better us. But y'all don't want that. Y'all want to be y'all want to
Mhm.
be independent.
What
Independent.
Stoic said, he was saying, like his last comment. Check this out. So rituals are just routines that we practice. That's all ritual is, some routine that we practice. Like even if it's in a season, like Christmas is a ritual. Like the way people wake up and open presents, but it's a routine that happens every year. So a ritual is just something that's routinely practiced at a specific time or for a specific reason. That's all a ritual is like people make it all what that dude say, you be on that woo woo,
Mhm.
So I mean, even
Ooh,
brushing your teeth becomes a ritual. If you brush your teeth every time before you go to sleep, that's a ritual.
Facts.
You know.
Bronze, what's going on, Bronze?
Bronze, my brother, what up, man? Appreciate you. Flat power in the building. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, well, they need to figure some other things out. They do what works for you. That's the best I can say. Whatever works for you works for you. Hopefully, it'll get you where you need to go. But if not, you got to expand your horizons. People are stuck. People are stuck in their ways. So I don't know what to tell y'all.
They stuck in their rituals. They stuck in their routine. Like Shorty said earlier. They're doing the same thing over and over and over. And sometimes people be expecting different results, even though they keep getting the same goddamn result. They just,
Ain't that
I
insanity?
don't know, bro. Man, it
Isn't that
happens, bro.
insanity?
Like, look, bro. Like, man, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember, like, what was like the mid 2000s when they was talking about that stone down in Georgia, when they was like, there's only supposed to be 144,000 people alive on the earth, like the reset or whatever. What was that? The Georgia something stone? You know what I'm saying? When they was saying how the world was go, like, I guess it was go end and it was only gonna be
We're gonna end
144,000 people.
Y2K.
Yeah, whatever. Bro, look, the more and more look, bro. I wouldn't be mad at a world. I wouldn't be mad if God flooded this bitch again and reset it because half of these people don't need to be here. They fucking cheap and slow, and I mean, as long as they here, the world will be fucked up. That's the reality. Some things are necessary, bro. I know that shit sounds fucked up, but I mean, that's where we at, bro. Unfortunately, I mean, sometimes to create, you have to destroy. That's why civilizations have risen and fallen, bro, because the shit done got too corrupted, man, to the point where it can't be fixed. And I think in society, we at that point, or we coming close to it. If we ain't there yet, we getting close, damn near close to it. There's so much hate in this world, bro. And hate breeds different other attributes, bro. Destruction, jealousy, envy, all that shit, bro. Gluttony,
Chaos,
hate breeds all
confusion.
that shit, bro. And the more of that in the world, the less the love is in the world, bro. There's not enough love,
Well,
man. People just like, bro, that motherfucker running into churches and shit and shooting and setting it on fire. Like, what the fuck is going on in your head, bro? The fuck you been eating? What kind of water you been drinking, bro? Keep that shit away from
um,
me. Like, who do that shit, bro? I remember I was chasing this dude down trying to whoop his ass, man. He ran to church and I'm like, all right, man, you safe. And walk away, bro. I ain't even stay there until he came out of nothing. I'm like, oh yeah. That's how we used to think about it. Like that shit's sacred. Now motherfuckers just shooting churches up. Like y'all some evil sons of a bitches. Even if you don't believe in that shit, bro. Like you evil, man. You gotta be, man. That shit foul. Like even a priest in the
I mean,
church. Like how you gonna be a priest in a church touching a little boy? Like what type of evil shit is that, bro? This world is, man. People, it ain't the world. It's the people in it. But these motherfuckers need to be exterminated and we need to
look,
rebuild.
that's the tradition. Look, that's the tradition. That's the ritual. See what I'm saying? That's the
Oh,
religion. There ain't
man.
no spiritual growth in
Leave
his
that.
body.
That's why
That's
I'm
what
be. No, I ain't
I
fucking with that
can't
Jacob
condone
Colombo
that.
shit, bro.
Right,
Motherfuckers
that's what I'm
living like
saying. I can't
Columbus and
condone that.
shit, playing with little boys and shit, bro. That shit weird, bro.
It's too much in this world. It's just most of these people find the easy way out. It sucks, but it's true. They find the easiest way out. You got all these women out here throwing themselves at people. You want to go and do that app? No, come on, man. That's ridiculous. But then you telling
I
me,
know we got
uh,
OnlyFans now. Y'all going to fuck with little boy. Y'all tripping. We got Backpage. What's that shit called? That shit fucked me up when they when that Backpage they was doing prostitution and shit on, bro. That shit was wild. I'm like, hold on, bro. They got prostitutes in the
back
app.
page. What's it back? Yeah, back
Yeah,
page. Back page.
you doing Backpage shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Like y'all tripping, bro. Like
It's, it's too much easy access, but the laziness of this. I'm telling you, people don't want to do the work. This is another problem we got. Nobody wants to work
yeah,
at nothing.
bro, look, this how I knew. This how I knew the world was fucked up when I was little. I was thinking like, there's one thing looking at a magazine, right? There's another thing watching a video. But like, you calling a phone, like, what are you getting out of that? You calling a phone and a girl moaning and shit. And you fucking people are weird, bro. Like, I was a little kid. Like, what the fuck you get out of that? It's not a picture. You can't see it. You can't watch it. Like, what you calling a phone? Like, who calls a sex
You don't
hotline?
even know
Like,
what they
that
look
shit
like. They could
weird.
be like 600 pounds.
Like, what the fuck is
Yeah, I
wrong
can't
with
with
you,
her.
bro?
He could have bought
No, I'm
anything up,
serious.
but
That's
he
how I
bought
used to think
phone
when I
sex.
was a kid. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all calling family line for? Listen to people. Yeah, and they know they faking it. Like, come on now, bro. Like,
Well,
y'all desperate.
you
Like,
fail to realize that we're dealing with some brainless people. Did I say the right word?
brainless. Shit.
They brainless, heartless. Shit, we
Like,
dealing with some
like we,
demonic people. Like, listen, whether we like it or not, we've said it plenty of times ourselves within our panels. We dealing with demonic people out here, yo.
It's
yeah.
a lot of worthless people out here. Dead men walking,
And they
soulless,
say that,
spiritually.
Oh, he did it.
you know
I
what's
told you.
crazy? That
Did I call it?
what?
John Cena did the tombstone, bro. I called it. That was the only thing he ain't do was the tombstone. He did that shit today. Not
Who?
playing with me. I'm a psychic.
Wait.
John Cena, tombstone, AJ Styles.
Oh my God, y'all was talking about wrestling. I haven't
Mhm.
even watched it. I was so lost. I'm like, wait, what? What happened? Something
They
happened right over
tombstoned
the
him. I was
world?
like, because I was like, damn, he done did everybody move. Only thing I ain't see him do was the tombstone. He tombstoned his ass today.
John
Yeah,
Cena?
Yeah, he sure did. John
he
Cena.
tombstoned AJ Styles. Yeah, he been
I
doing
thought he
everybody
wasn't
finishing
fighting no
moves
more.
and shit. Oh, he got 4 more
Yeah,
matches or 4 more appearances.
Oh,
Rachel ain't
that's
watched
all.
wrestling all year. Don't listen to Rachel. She ain't watched wrestling all year.
No, because the last thing I heard was that he was retiring. I thought he been did that shit. So
He on his
No, he
retirement
retiring
tour.
at the end of the year.
I thought he did that.
He been
Like I
fighting
don't
all
watch
year.
wrestling no more. That shit, like it don't draw my attention no more. It's not like it used to be. I tried it. I tried it last year. I was like, let me see. Let me catch on to it. I think somebody that I liked came on. But then I was like, fuck
Man,
it. This shit ain't the
I
same.
ain't, bro. I'm getting all my unless it come on Netflix or Peacock. I ain't watching that shit no more, bro.
It's kind of like
I ain't,
wrestling and YouTube are the same. But maybe I'm tripping. I know what I mean. Stop. YouTube has
nah,
fucked
most
up
of the
Yeah.
wrestling
shit
for me.
scripted, bro.
Nah, you gotta get
Most of the shit.
VPN. Word.
I
If
mean,
you
it
get
was scripted
VPN, you can get
before,
on
but
Netflix.
the acting was better. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I don't know. To me, it was scripted when I was younger. People say it was a little more realer, but to me, I don't know. This whole shit has been scripted since the first time I saw it.
I don't know. When you
I
stop
learned.
watching it, I
I
can
ain't
tell
gonna.
you what happened.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Like with me, I got turned off of it when I found out it wasn't real. It kind of turned me off, but now I know it ain't real, so I just appreciate
Now,
it for what it is now.
now you
You
see
know,
what
it
I
was a
say.
disappointment. Yeah, it was disappointing. I was
Imagine
disappointed when I
somebody.
realized it
Man,
wasn't real.
Listen, I've never
I
been to a
didn't know it
wrestling ring,
wasn't
right?
real.
Listen, I've never been to wrestling, right? But somebody bust my bubble when I told y'all when I was young as shit. Like, and then I had to sit here and think about it. Then as I got older, I started peeping certain shit. Like, wait a minute. Over here, they're supposed to
Man,
be married. They're saying this and they're saying that. But in real life, when you research them, they're married to other people. Like, let's put an example, right? Kane and Undertaker. They're supposed to be brothers, but in real life, they're not.
ain't not. Yeah.
You see my point?
You,
Like,
you like when I learned wrestling wasn't real, that hurt me more than when I learned Santa Claus wasn't real. I was more pissed off when I
Like,
found out wrestling wasn't real than I
I'm a
was when
oh yeah,
Santa
you
Claus wasn't
tripping.
real.
Man.
I was, bro. I was more disappointed, bro. When I found out wrestling wasn't real, that shit broke my heart, man. Man, I threw all my. I had one of them. You remember them little stuffed wrestling dolls? I forgot what they was called,
They
but
had
the little
stuffed ones.
wrestling pillow things. I had like 5 of them. I threw all them bitches away, bro. I was mad as hell when I found out they wasn't real. I threw all my wrestling. I threw like 3 wrestling rings away. My mom got mad as hell. Like, you know how much money I spent on this? I'm like, it's fake, mama. It's fake. It don't matter anyway. She was like, what you talking about? You
Oh,
ain't know it was fake. I'm like, nah.
I didn't throw
She's
none
like,
of
you
mine.
really think Hulk Hogan gonna beat that big motherfucker? Like, no. Like,
Dude. You know, it's crazy. I had a few of them when I was younger. I collected a few of them until I had left my mom's house.
oh man.
Came back. Listen, no, because I used to collect. Listen, like I tell everybody knows me. I was a Disney baby, so I used to collect the little figures from the movies, whether it was Pocahontas and stuff like that. I did the same thing with the wrestlers. I was into China, Triple H, Undertaker. I had them all and kept them inside the little box, right, and had them hanging in my walls and on shelves and shit, along with my little cartoon ones. Like I used to collect that shit. One day, I left out my mama house. I thought I was grown. Came back for my stuff. All my shit was gone.
Damn,
I,
you threw a
I
whole
remember
child
when I
out.
left.
Listen, I was gone for 2 years. You gotta realize I was gone for two. I was mad at my mom at one point. I did not speak to that lady for 2 years. I made her feel
Mm.
what I was feeling. that's when my mom started turning around and treating me differently. Like she started seeing that her daughter wasn't there. I wasn't, backing her up. I was really her number one support. But I was tired of being stepped on, so I gave her that treatment. I'm a Leo. People don't even peep that part. I'll walk right by you like I don't know you if I feel like I'm being used or manipulated or something like that.
You
Just
a
pretend
Leo?
like you did to me. Yeah, I'm a Leo. I'll hold
He
grudges
turned
for
into
So,
that psychopath.
yeah.
yeah,
Listen,
man.
I
Mhm.
keep
No, you
telling
supposed to have
motherfuckers.
Hakuna Matata. You supposed to be have a Hakuna
Listen,
Matata. That's a Disney
one day
thing.
I walked
That's a
away.
Lion King.
Listen, when I felt the
Yeah.
pressure one day, my bipolar kicked in. I packed my bags and I packed my kids, and I left. People don't peep that
I'm
shit.
past the Machiavellian. I'm straight. I'm
Hold on.
straight sociopath. I'm straight 730. I ain't going for that, man. But I knew wrestling. I'm gonna tell you how I knew wrestling was fake. Right? I watched the match between Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the Iron Sheik, and then like the next day, I found out they both got arrested for smoking crack at the same time. Y'all out
What
there
the fuck?
smoking crack. Y'all smoking the other day. What the hell wrong with
You
you
know,
people?
what was the
I
one
said
thing that
that's
hurt
real.
me, and I'm not gonna sit
Go
here
ahead.
and lie. Like, even though I knew wrestling was fake, I was still watching it because one of my favorite wrestlers. I mean, I said this before here was Eddie Guerrero. Like when he passed away, that shit, yo, I cried like a little ass fucking baby. I think I was a teenager. That was one
Everybody
of the ones.
cried.
And
That was
some of them wrestlers, man, they died so sad, bro.
Chris Benoit, I felt that shit. I really liked them two wrestlers. I was like, what happened, yo? And they made get that
China,
fucking.
China died sadly. Like that shit was sad how China died. Her that shit was fucked
They
up.
did her
Like
dirty.
Triple
They
H
did her.
got close to Stephanie and dropped her ass. Like, well, found a better one. See ya. Like, damn, that's fucked up,
look.
bro.
I found
And
my
then she
milk
started fucking
cow.
with X-Pac, making pornos and shit. Like, that's how bad she was fucked up. She started making pornos and shit.
They kicked the ass out. It's over. Mm-mm.
You know, it's crazy. By the time she got sober, she changed her life. By the time she got it together, she was in the reality shows and everything. I think she did a few interviews. I remember that when I was younger, but I didn't know she had passed away. I did a lot when she passed away. I think.
Didn't she die from an OD?
No, she something happened. She had gotten it together already. It wasn't an OD. Something happened. I forgot what it was.
Not sure. I'm not even sure.
They
All
don't.
I
I don't
know
even.
is
I
that
don't
she
think they really mentioned it.
died early.
But I
No, they
remember when
did.
she
I
had
just don't
passed.
remember what it is
They
right now.
did. I know when
Yeah,
she
I
passed away,
think they did.
she was fully recovered. That's why I was like, I don't know what something happened. Like you see where like it's crazy. It's hard to talk about it.
All I know is this:
Yeah, she died of an
those,
overdose.
those,
And
That's what
yeah,
they
those,
said.
an
those
overdose of alcohol, a combination of alcohol, anxiety, drugs,
pills.
That's what it
aspartame.
was. I was
Yeah,
confused. I was
Yo,
like,
damn,
she was clean for
painkillers.
so
God
long.
damn, what
How?
the
Yeah,
painkillers.
sleeping aid? What the fuck is you taking, bro? God damn.
remember she was
She
going
was
through a lot.
listen.
Listen, she said she
That
started all
depression
them drugs because she had to numb the pain. Like she didn't like she loved the porn, right? But she didn't really like listen, you gotta sleep with different men on a daily basis. That shit took a toll on her. She admitted that shit at the end. I was like, I don't understand why women, like go to them careers. Like that shit makes you feel
trauma.
used and abused.
They
Like
already
that
Yeah.
feel
shit took a
abused
big
and
toll.
abused.
A real big ass toll on her. Like she was making that money. But when she went, what's crazy is when she wanted to come back to the WWE and shit, she was breaking that shit down. I remember I was like, damn,
They
they did her
wasn't letting her
dirty. I'm
back
gonna
in.
put it
How
like that.
come they wasn't letting her back in?
Yeah, they wanted her back. She was the one that said no. She did the whole interview.
Oh yeah.
She did a few appearances on the WWE and all that, but it was like because Vince McMahon was trying to play her with the money and all that shit. She exposed everything at the end. That's
Mhm.
why I said they did China dirty as shit. Like nobody even understand. They did her so fucking dirty.
That's why you when you live in those type of lives, that trauma kicks in, and then you hit one of those levels we was talking about. Like, hey, you don't care. You start getting depressed and all these other situations. Just look how many of them wrestlers passed away, OD'd, heart attacks. all that other stuff. they they just they just dying like flies because they trying to meet the demands of staying noticeable. That's a whole trauma by itself.
She was suffering from a lot of mental health, and the drugs was her escape. That's why I was like, it's fucked up.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
We
People,
got
I
bit.
mean, they can just stick with weed, bro. Say, just put some fucking in your system, you'll be alright, bro. Then you start doing all the extra shit. That's when it go bad, bro. Cause shit,
Right.
life is
Mhm.
hard for everybody, man. But it's our decisions that make it even harder. Bro. It's one bad decision usually leads to another one. So I mean, and that shit. But the chicken come home to roost. Eventually, you gotta reap what you sow, bro. The seeds
Right.
you plant, you gotta
Absolutely.
harvest that shit, bro. So I
That's
mean, I mean that's what I had to learn, bro. I mean, I think we all go through that process of uh, learning that decisions we make tomorrow. How I mean, the decisions we make today, how it affect us tomorrow. Once we
absolutely.
understand that, then I mean, some of us turn around and start making better decisions. Like knowing that okay, it
Hmm.
ain't about the moment. You can't just think about the moment, especially when you're in situations where you highly emotional. You know, you can't just think about that moment. You got to think about what happens after that moment. So
Yep.
make better
And that's
decisions.
why and that's why I tell
Yeah,
people
yeah.
check on your people, check on them strong people too. Cause just because they strong today, they may be their weakest moment. You'll never know because you think they got it. They don't got it. Check on your people. I don't care what the situation is.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I check on word. I don't hear from word for a week. Yo, you good, man? Where you at? I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. All right, cool. All right, you good? Yeah, all right, cool. I'll leave him alone after that. That man don't respond. I'm about to put an
Man,
APB out on his name.
bro, they just. I found like two new Asian channels, bro. I'm back in my Asian drama.
I can't with him.
I'm chilling, bro. I mean, I'm staying the fuck out the way, man. This world getting crazy and crazy. I'm prepping myself. I've been collecting a little, man. Stuff like that. Ain't no purpose to be worried if you prepared. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, the same
I'm
shit.
good, bro.
There's no
Well,
point
I'm
of
not
being
worried
on.
about nothing that's going on. That's what I try to tell people. I ain't worried about
Mm-hmm.
nothing that's going on out there. I'm good. I'm straight. As long as they'll come knocking on the door, I'm good.
I'm dead.
Right.
We, I try to tell y'all it's time. It's time to get together. Get ready. We all
Yeah,
ready.
people
We
don't
ain't got
even
to
see
stay
it.
ready.
Listen, I
We
was
gonna
just
we
talking
gonna we
about
gonna
that.
leave, we gonna
Yes,
leave it up to
baby.
Rachel.
I
Oh
was
my
We
just
gonna leave
god.
it
talking
up
about
to
that in my
Rachel.
life earlier. Rachel.
Uh-huh. We gonna leave it up to Rachel.
Mhm.
We gonna leave it up to
Uh-uh.
Rachel.
Shit,
We
I
ain't
was
gonna leave
telling
it up
What's
to
people
going
they
Riley.
need
We
to
on?
gonna
wake
leave it up to
up.
Rachel.
People need to
We gonna
wake up and
spend
smell
it.
the coffee.
Huh?
You can't leave it to
We
me. I
setting up
ain't
the
God.
AP bag.
Where's it at? Everybody's woken?
Shit,
Where's it at?
I ain't
We
God
setting
though.
up the AP bag.
People do need to wake up though, for real, because everything that's happening, like I was saying earlier, right? Like in Philadelphia, we got missing women,
Again.
right? We got men getting unalived in parks and stuff like that. Like,
Again.
listen, we getting men getting unalived execution style, not just getting unalived in parks and stuff like that. Like what got me was like, damn, there was this guy they found, right? And he had his hands tied up and shit like that, and they were shot up. I'm sitting here like in the back of the head. I was like, damn, that was. I don't know if that was. I don't think it was personal. They say when you unalive somebody and it's personal, you use a knife, right? So I mean, I don't even know how to describe that. I mean, there's so many things
No,
going
that's
on in
personal.
Philly, right? So it's like to the point where I'm sitting here like people need to wake up. Like y'all want to come on social media, bleed all over motherfuckers that didn't even, hurt you to begin with, right? Not realizing that the world around you is burning. Look at everything that's happening around you. Like, listen, for example, like Philadelphia, the buses, the trains, the trolleys are going in strike, right? And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, a lot of people ain't
Another
even thinking
strike in
about it.
Philly? God
Another
damn.
bus strike again, another bus strike. Remember, they just settled the strike with SEPTA, right? And it affected not just Philadelphia, but it affected SEPTA. I mean, New York, New Jersey, right? Because people from Philly go to New York to go to work, right? And people from New York, New Jersey, and all that from the five boroughs come to Philly to work too. So I mean, it affects both places in a way, right? So now they're talking about going on the strike after they came, with a deal. So I'm sitting here, I was like, yo, y'all don't even think about this, right? If all buses, all trains, all trolleys go on strike, that means that the transportation system, right, is shut down. Y'all gonna have to sit here and pay for Ubers and Lyfts and taxis. Listen, regular taxis is a fucking arm and a leg here in Philly, especially in New York. All right. So like those are three options they really got to go to work unless their job is like 3 blocks away. The kids are gonna have to walk, right? And we know people, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna walk to go to school, they're not gonna walk to go to work, none of that shit. So if y'all don't work, y'all can't pay bills, right? But then if y'all don't go to work too, these motherfucking establishments, institutions can't make their money. So what happens if everything really does shut down in the city? What is y'all gonna do? I'm
They
just saying
gonna
that's a
put. They gonna put.
possibility. I'm
On.
not saying it's gonna happen. My bad, Gary.
Nah, they gonna have to put
Yeah,
some
fuck
pads in
all
their
off, but
shoes and walk.
yeah, man, I gotta jump down. My baby girl woke up. My wife had to go to work early tomorrow,
All
so
right,
I gotta
we'll
go
holler
ahead and
at you later.
change
We
these
gonna
beats.
shut it down.
See you
I
later.
appreciate y'all. I wish Commander was up. I would be like, Commander take over, but he's not here, and I don't know what time these damn kids, boy. They've been running me all day,
Well,
all
man,
day. They'll run me all tomorrow.
don't feel alone.
But
Welcome to the club,
oh no,
okay?
no, no. I'd rather have this than not. I'd rather have it than not have it, bro. It's a
That's
blessing.
how I be. That's why sometimes I
Yeah.
can't go live. So we understand you. Do your thing, man. We'll see you on your next live.
All right, I'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I
All
should have the show ready by tomorrow. I've been working on it for 3 days now. But
right.
every time I make one piece, it's like, oh, I need to do this. I gotta add this, or I need to elaborate more on this. But yeah, I should have it together. I thought it was gonna be easy until I started doing it. I'm like, but yeah, I rocks with y'all tomorrow, man. I appreciate y'all coming up here rocking out with me.
Bet. Let me go to the chat so you can end the live.
All right. Hey man, y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. Use conversations to create nations. And if I said anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, that's all I got, man.
And do it for the 9.
What up, Nine?